Hey guys, this is Jack Finland. I'm here with Kate Dwyer, and we are commentating on your Lady Bears volleyball game.
We have the JV starting at 5.
Here we go with the initial handshakes. Looking like it's going to be a pretty even matchup tonight.
Both teams in the huddle.
As you can see in the background, we have our seniors' names on the bleachers and their posters because tonight is senior night.
And it looks like our Lady Bears will be on defense first as the Lebanon Blue Devils serve. Number 5 for the Blue Devils.
Here we go. Serve, Rivera with the receive. Cover from Aubrey. Aubrey Anderson with the hit, and it's
Nice
touchdown.
kill from Aubrey.
Lady Bears with the first point on the board.
Bella Brewer on the serve for the Lady Bears.
Looks like it's too strong of a serve. Lady Devils with the next point. Ooh, set her dump. Nice roll from the Lady Devils. Ooh, falls back. Can't recover.
Fall Lady Bears, the point for the Blue Devils.
That's good. This seems a little too far. Lady Devils have a chance for a 3. And it is touched out by the Lady Bears.
Libero, Cheyenne Parrish.
Cheyenne with the receive.
Dig.
Aubrey Anderson with the recover. Aubrey Anderson with the
Kill set from Bella.
Chloe Young brings up the serve for the Lady Bears.
And the hit goes in the net, point Lady Bears.
Score 3-all. Libero on the Lady Devils with the receive.
Opposite set from Bella.
Nice cross, and it is in.
That is a kill from Madison Mays. Set will go to Aubrey.
And it is blocked by the Lady Devils, number 12. Blue Devils, libero's up to serve. It is good. It's too far.
And
Lady
that is
Bears with the point.
Point for our Lady Bears. Jack, how do you feel about our Lady Bears defense so far in this game?
You know, it's feeling pretty tight. I think they got the perimeter pretty well guarded, but there are some seams that they need to work on.
And that serve is out. Point Blue Devils.
So I know serves have been a problem for these Lady Bears. How do you think they're gonna fix that?
I think we'll have a timeout, and I think there's just a little nerves going on through all the teams. I think I could see some serve mistakes on the Blue Devils too, and that was a nice tip from
Madison Mays. She's up to serve. It's just barely out.
Yeah, so about those serves, I think there's just some nerves on both sides of the court tonight, and I think that eventually they'll get those worked out. Eventually they'll get in the groove of things, and those serve errors will become fewer and fewer, and we'll get some good reps going, some good rallies.
Definitely agree. Gracie Lockwood with the receive.
Set from Bella, she pushes it to the perimeter. The Blue Devils do recover.
Nice receive from the libero. I think that point goes to Brooklyn Aldridge for that amazing receive.
And let's not forget about Kylie Simonik for that hit. That was a powerful one for the Blue Devils to receive.
Looks like they're struggling, but they're still maintaining that lead.
Mm-hmm.
Nice low serve. The
And
center
the
dump.
dump. The libero will take that.
Libero tries to cover, and she barely gets it.
It'll be a joust at the net. It goes over tip. Our libero will take that again. 7, Aubrey. Free balls it over.
The block's a little late, but they still manage to recover, and she hits it over.
And that will be a tip for the Lady Bears, and that will go down.
Powerhouse hit from number 10 on the Lady Devils.
It's a powerful hit from Kylie Simonik. Great dig from Bella. Our libero will take that. Another great dig from Brooklyn Aldridge. She is on fire tonight. Great recovery for the Lady Bears.
Blue Devils have another chance to set it up. It looks like they won't be able to manage.
I think there was just a little too much hustle needed right there. I think that ball was a little too far to get for our team, and
Looks like their feet are planted too much.
yeah, I think our libero needs to get that up better, but I think she knows that, and I think she just fixed it right
Brooklyn
there. Yep.
Aldridge. Looks like they're in the
On
net.
the net, point Blue Devils. Yep.
This could be a bad position. Lady Bears are in.
A lot of faults going on tonight, and I think they'll get that under control.
Hopefully.
Good tip from the setter. It's going to go out to number 6.
Another hit out.
And just a little bit out. I think the girls, I think they're seeing their mistakes, and I think they're working through it. I think they're going to get this under control, get this defense and offense a little tighter. low set from the Blue Devils. That'll go to our middle. She barely tips it over.
Chloe
Lady Bears
Youngren helps, and that is a double.
Point Blue Devils. Doubles will get you.
Yeah, see what I mean? I knew the position that they put themselves in. Down 4 points yet again. And that is in.
Blue Devil serve. And the Lady Bears will receive that. It goes out to the outside hitter. And that will be the Blue Devils' point. 4 hits for our Lady Bears. I'll tell you, that's the hardest part about playing outside, is getting that ball off the net when you're approaching to hit.
It's all about timing.
Aubrey Anderson with the free ball. The Blue Devils will recover. They'll go to the outside again for another chance to score, and she almost gets that one down. That ball looked like it was going out. Nice push from 3. And the Blue Devils just barely tipped that over. I think the girls got a little too comfortable on that one.
Yep, Lady Blue Devils just finding those open spots in the
Yep.
defense.
Timeout, Lady Bears. I think Coach is going to get this one a little tighter, get some defense tightened up, watch the seams, and watch those out balls a little bit more, and get the serves worked on a little bit.
So what do you think the Lady Bears are doing good this set?
I think what they're doing good is generating a lot of offense, recovering a lot from the Blue Devils' attacks and attempts on kills. I think they can flip the offense very well, but I don't think they can finish.
I agree with that. I also feel like they're forcing it over too much. You see the Blue Devils, they have nice consistent kills. They just they get it over consistently, and hopefully Lady Bears can keep up with it.
Yep. The serve is up, number 5 for the Blue Devils.
Aubrey Anderson with the receive.
It goes to Bella, back to the outside hitter, number 3. She is able to recover.
Nice
That will be a free ball for the Blue Devils. They will flip. They'll go to their middle, and they...
It's that same spot, that same opening, trying to take advantage of it. Luckily, this time it's barely out.
The Lady Bears will take that for their momentum. Cheyenne Parrish up for the serve, and she hammers it over. Right on the line. It's really hard to serve to see where that's going. And that one will hit the poles. That will be a fault for us. Point Blue Devil.
Good serve from the Blue Devils. Nice setter dump. Nice dig from our libero.
Aubrey Anderson will take that. She almost got that point, flipped that offense.
Nice dig from the libero yet again.
Libero will take that. That will be not a free ball over. A very powerful hit, actually, from the libero. Nice dig.
Just couldn't keep with it. It's a good try.
Great play from Cheyenne Parrish. She almost flipped that one in their favor. That was a very good dig.
Very good try. Our libero was just keeping up with it, kept pulling that ball up, and it was working. Brooklyn Aldridge with the receive.
Aubrey Anderson will take that as a free ball. I say in that situation, Jack, you got to hit that. You don't always pass that over.
Yeah, you know, I would agree. I just feel like she was a little too late on the reaction, so she kind of had to.
It's allowing the Blue Devils to get a lot of offense generated. All these free balls coming over. You gotta hit it at them.
They're focusing their majority of their offense on that same corner up close to the net, and it's working.
Yep. Aubrey will take that as it is blocked. That looked like it went almost outside on the Blue Devils' fault, but
looks like we touched it.
Yep, that will be a point Blue Devil. Number 5 up to serve.
She's been been consistent all night.
Mm-hmm. Looks like a short serve
And she
into the
almost
net,
gets
and
it.
the Lady Bears could not get that out of the net. That will fall. Point Blue Devil.
She had good coverage, just a little late on the dive.
Yep. Number 5 up for the serve again. Let's see where this one goes. Short.
Just a little overpass.
Got that one up. That was nice.
Gonna recover in
Set
the
it
back
down.
set.
And that one will be out. Point Lady Bears.
You almost saw her instincts kick in. She wanted to touch that
She
ball.
wanted it, but she didn't. She had good eyes on that line, and she watched it.
Ella Brewer up for the serve.
Nice short serve. Discombobulated the Blue Devils' defense there just a little bit.
Nice hit.
Nice kill. Number 17, Madison Mays for the Lady Bears. I'll say Madison has been one of our strong points on offense tonight so far.
They had a good point lead when she was in, subbed her out.
I'd say keep her back in if I was coach.
Me too. Oh.
She does take that one, though.
Consistency is key here.
Number 11 at the serve, the Blue Devils. Nice receive from Madison Mays. They dish it out to her. And that's a nice, powerful hit for the libero to receive. Free ball for the Lady Bears. They will take this one to generate some offense here. It goes to the middle.
Out.
And it looked like the Blue Devils almost touched that one there, but couldn't quite connect with that.
Serve goes in.
Nice dump from the setter, and that will be a point. Point Lady Bears. I think that the Blue Devils offense, like us a little bit earlier, looked discombobulated there. Wouldn't you agree?
I do agree. I feel like their libero, the libero on the Blue Devils side is pretty strong in her defense.
I would agree. Free ball from Aubrey Anderson. That one will go out. I think there again. I think she should take that.
I just feel like she never expects it to go to her. When she finally realizes it's like her, she feels like it's her only option.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you can't afford to lose that point.
I think the free balls are good.
Aubrey Anderson up for the serve.
Let's see where this one's going. So it's going to be a nice, powerful serve from Aubrey, and it is. That is a hard serve for the Blue Devils to receive. They'll take that one from the back row. Free ball, Lady Bears. Let's try to generate some offense. It's going to go to the middle.
Right in the opening. Libero covers it.
Nice recover. We're going to flip some offense.
And it is Lady Bears point.
Nice way to generate some offense there. They had 2 attempts on them that they flipped there. I think that was a impressive show of defense right there for the Lady Bears, and good job on the setter for staying focused.
I agree. They needed that point.
Yep.
Nice receive on the Blue Devil side, and it's a tip.
Tip. Tip from Izzy Patilio. She has been a monster in the middle as of this entire game.
You know, I'd almost call that a service ace. I feel like that was a beautiful serve.
That was a beautiful serve. Aubrey is hot right now with the serves.
The
She is
consistency we
3
needed.
for 3. 4 for 4. Great serve. That was a hard one for the libero to get. Nice dig from the Lady Bears.
2 good digs from both liberos.
We're going to try to generate some offense here. I say take that. Yep.
Madison Mays with the hit over.
Nice block from the Lady Bears. It's going to be a free ball. We'll take that to generate some offense.
And it goes in the net.
Point Lady Bears.
I think this consistency will lead great into the next set. You think they'll come back, Cade?
I think they will.
7 points is a lot of points.
I think that this Lady Bears defense is shown a lot of impressive things so far this night, and I think that they've shown mostly that they can do it, and they can get there, and they can flip these points and generate some good offense.
I agree. Once those serves got consistent, it really showed us how good
I
they
think
were.
it's once we get in the spirits of things, we get going. I think after Coach had a little talk with him, everything started to get flipped, and I think that some good momentum could definitely lead us well into the second set.
Definitely agree. Aubrey with the free.
Blue Devils will try to generate some offense, and
Aubrey Anderson with the cover.
push to the outside.
Beautiful spot.
Aubrey Anderson couldn't quite connect with that dig right there, but that's all right. We'll lead into the next set with hopefully some good momentum.
I agree. It was good positioning, just bad
Good
timing.
positioning, yep, for sure. I think they're doing a great job getting to where the ball's supposed to be. I think they need to tighten up some things, and we can definitely lock in this next set.
End set score 25 Blue Devils. Bears 16. Set score 1-0.
And we are back. I'm Cade Dwyer.
This is Jack Pinlan, and if you are just now joining us, set score is 1-0 with the Blue Devils in the lead. So, Cade, what do you feel like they should work on coming up on this next set?
I think what we could definitely work on is getting the defense tighter around the seams. I think that the defense looked good around the perimeters, and the girls were positioned where they needed to be, but I think tightening up those seams and flipping more offense while on defense, generating more offense while on defense, I think would definitely help. I think that would be extremely beneficial to the Lady Bears, and not giving the Blue Devils so many free balls and letting them generate so much offense.
I agree with that. I feel like on defense they're a little slow, and I don't mean that in like a bad way. I just feel like they can work on that to generate that offense and just smack down on the Blue Devils.
I agree.
Bella Brewer with the serve.
See where this one will go. And that'll be a big serve for the Lady Bears. That was had a
Overshot
lot
just
of
a little.
power. Tip from the middle.
That's exactly what we want. Ooh, and she's
Joust
in
at the net. Point Lady Bears.
That's what I'm talking about. When they push on that offense, they can come back with the point.
And I think it's good to see a lot of mistakes from the Blue Devils early to generate some good offense and momentum for the Lady Bears. I think that's most important, is to keep in high spirits. And that'll be a shank receive to the outside for the Blue Devils. Point Lady Bears.
Bella Brewer with a fantastic last serve. Let's see if she can do it again. Nice serve.
Nice
Perfect placement.
serve. A little overpass. Point Lady Bears. They are on fire. 3 points in a row. The Blue Devils cannot just stay out of the net.
she get that fourth one in? She's
And
4
she is
for 4.
4 for 4. Hot serve from Bella Brewer.
And it's just barely out.
Just barely out.
You know, I got to say, those 3 points, I would probably give most of the credit to Bella.
On
Bella
the serves.
Brewer.
Those serves are coming in hot for the Blue Devils to receive.
And the sets were pretty consistent, too.
Nice dig from the libero. That will go to the outside.
Ooh.
And that is just in. Brooklyn Aldridge couldn't get there right in time, but she was there.
It's those small gaps they got to work on, Cade. I mean, Brooklyn Aldridge, she's there, but she's not there. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean, Jack. Great defense from Brooklyn Aldridge. She almost won us that point. That was a great hustle to see from our libero 12. I mean, that is some of the best hustle I've seen all night, possibly all day.
I agree with that.
I don't know if we'll see anything better than that.
Madison Mays with the receive, but it's just too close to the net.
You got to get those passes off the receive, Jack. Go away.
Madison Mays with the receive. And she also gets the tip. Blue Devils set up. And the cross is nice.
Great dig from Brooklyn. Set is almost down, and that is out. Way to follow it out. Way to watch that line from Brooklyn. She is on fire so far as our libero.
It's not just her. Madison Mays had 2 hits that point. This is
really
crazy. 2 hits.
This is the offense that we were talking about that needed to become generated.
And the serve's just short.
The Blue Devils will take that, but I see in fruition the Lady Bears coming back from that. I don't think that'll bother them.
For those of you just joining us, set scores 1-0 Blue Devils. If they win this set, it's game over.
Point, Lady Bears.
Scores 5-5. We really need that consistency here, Cade.
I agree, Jack. I think that
Aubrey Anderson with the serve.
and that one is coming in hot again. Aubrey is on fire tonight with her serves.
They just need to keep her at that spot. I mean, with those consistent serves.
That is what we need. That is an in.
Perfect placement.
That ball couldn't have been any more beautiful. I mean, if I was on the court right there, I would have thought that was going out.
Me too. Like my judgment would not have been the best. Looks like they take an early lead.
Aubrey Anderson up for the serve again, and that one is a little into the net. And you know, Jack, that is one of the cons of having serves that powerful, is you can't control them sometimes, and sometimes they will smack straight into the net.
And I mean, it's not her fault. I mean, her arm's probably getting tired. It was her first missed serve of the night.
Yeah,
I mean, she's doing great.
Congratulations to Aubrey, because she has been on fire tonight with the serves. Serve Blue Devils.
She's got that receive.
A little overpass. The Blue Devils will try to generate some offense from that. And that's, I think, what we were talking about a little bit earlier is our defensive mistakes creating offensive positives for the Blue Devils.
I agree with that.
One ball for the middle, and that
tip.
is tipped down. Izzy Patilio is on fire tonight.
Madison Mays with the jump serve.
Dump from the setter. That was a nice setter dump. That'll go out to number 3.
Nice hit. Well, they can't make up for it either.
Kylie
nice.
Simonik with the kill on that one. That was a nice hit.
I got to say, they're really working with those defensive spots now. I mean,
yep.
Aubrey Anderson's covering those tips, and it's really working for him.
And, I mean, this Kylie, she has a certain type of hit on that ball. She can just manipulate it wherever she wants it to go.
And it's usually those corners, and it's working right now.
It is working. I mean, you can see actually in game, she doesn't have to jump much most of the time, but the way that she can just manipulate the ball with her hand is crazy.
Nice jump serve, perfect placement.
That was right on the line. That was a hard serve to see into the net. With big serves like that, I mean, it is hard to generate offense for this Blue Devil team tonight. I think they really struggle having confidence after big serves like that and getting in their nerves a little bit.
It looks like we finally found the consistency we needed.
Yep. That'll be a bump set to the outside hitter.
Nice
Dig from
receive.
Aubrey Anderson. Going to number 3, Kylie Simonik.
Nice.
Nice kill from Kylie. She's been on fire these last 2 points. She is having very consistent hits.
I don't think people realize how hard it is to block. I mean, if you're too late, some things like that will happen, and it'll just go into the net.
I agree.
It's got to be perfect. Another great serve. And they somehow managed to
And
keep
that'll
it
be a
up.
free ball for the Lady Bears. Setter will take that. That'll go to the outside. That'll be a free ball for the Blue Devils, but they let that one drop. You know, Jack, I think that is one of the most important things in volleyball is not letting points get added to the other team's scoreboard off of a free ball.
Timeout for the Lady Bears. Looks like we got the first 5-point lead this whole game.
In the back, you can see Coach Gass, the varsity head coach, circling around.
And if you don't already know, if you can see those posters and names in the background on those bleachers, those are all of our seniors tonight. They will be announced and represented before the varsity game.
(11-6) after the timeout.
Let's just hope she can keep those jump serves in.
Madison Mays up for the serve. She's been very hot with her serves tonight, and that'll be another hard serve for the Blue Devils to receive. That'll go to their right side hitter, but that's a dig for Brooklyn Aldridge.
Kylie Simnick with the hit, and it's just
barely out. I mean, those are the minuscule mistakes that you hate to see, especially from someone who has been as consistent as Kylie tonight.
I agree with that. And I would like to point out something with these serves. If you have a very powerful serve, like Madison Mays, it seems to reason that one spot is generic, and she just hit it to that same corner every time, so they could get it up.
They can read it.
Looks like we got some miscommunication at the table. Gracie Lockwood comes in for Madison Mays. Looks like we got a strong back row. Blue Devils with the serve.
Dig from Cheyenne Parrish. Setter dump over for the Blue Devils. They will flip that into some offense. That goes to the right side. Point Golden Bears. I mean, these ladies will take these Blue Devil mistakes. I can't say it enough. The momentum and the stamina we get in the mood, like the happiness and the, what's the word I'm looking for? Positive aura, I would say, that we get from these Blue Devil mistakes is unmatched.
You know, something I like to point out with the Blue Devils, their setter, Sophia Sadic. I mean, she's been pretty consistent all night. It's just those tiny mistakes like that double she had earlier. Those are the things we're looking for. Those are the things we need to get that momentum. Blue Devils with another serve. Nice hard serve. Brooklyn Aldridge with the receive. And
the Blue Devils cannot see that one, cannot get the one off the net. And I think that's one of the biggest things in volleyball, Jack, is if a pass or a hit goes into the net, you got to be able to get that off of there and see that and get that out of the net.
Yep, Cheyenne Parrish with the serve. And it looks like that's just gone out of bounds. Brooklyn Aldridge with the receive.
Goes to Bella, and that will go to Aubrey Anderson at the outside. She smacks that one down, but the Blue Devils can recover.
And it's just a little too low.
Into the net. The Golden Bears, man, again, will take that one. I think here we're really going to start to see some positive offense generated from the Golden Bears.
Well, you know, the thing with our heavy hitters like Aubrey Anderson is
Cheyenne Parrish for the serve.
We like to hit deep. And when we hit deep, it's hard for them to get that receive up.
Yep.
Brooklyn Aldridge with the receive.
That'll go to the
center. Aubrey Anderson.
Back to Aubrey. She wants to take that one again. Point Blue Devils. That's all right.
And I know it's hard to see on your screen, but if you can see that little pole above the net, that's what she just hit. And if you hit that, it's an automatic point for the other team.
That is a tragic mistake.
And his serve is out.
These are the mistakes we need to see in this set if we don't want to lose this match tonight.
Score 16-10. Bella Brewer up for the serve. Nice serve. Deep hit.
And
it is
that's
out of
out.
bounds.
I will say these Blue Devil girls, they don't like to give these free balls to the Lady Bears. They really like to hit these over, and I think that's what we need to see on our side.
We got another timeout. Score 17 Bears, 10 Blue Devils. Well, you know, Kate, something that I noticed on the Blue Devils side is when their receive off of a serve is too far for the setter to get, their hits just crumble. So I feel like if we have those heavy servers and those hard receives, we can have easy defense.
And I would agree. I think there's something about the mood of a hard serve and a bad receive that really gets the offense crumbling. Yep, I agree.
You can see the positivity from the Bears side.
Sorry about that mistake.
Bella Brewer's up for another serve.
But again, that positivity is what we really love to see, and I think that their mood is reflecting in their game because they're playing on fire right now, taking a 7-point lead.
Another double from
That'll be a double. This Sophia girl for Lebanon. Speak to me about her. How is she?
So, you know, she used to play with my sister way back when, and so did her sister. But, you know, she's pretty good. She's consistent. But like most volleyball players, I feel like it's the environment around you, your teammates and everything. It just impacts you. And I feel like once you start trailing, you're playing, it just crumbles.
What are you going off the net tip, and they cannot receive that one. Madison Mays tried to get under that, but she couldn't quite get there, and that's all right. We're still up by 7. Number 5 for the serve for the Blue Devils. She has been great tonight on the serve.
Looks like we got another strong back row pairing. Cheyenne Parrish, Brooklyn Aldridge, and Aubrey Anderson. Another serve for the Blue Devils. And it is short.
Nice recover from the setter. Madison Mays will take that over.
Blue Devils middle tips it over. We just can't keep it up.
And that receive was changed from Aubrey. I think she's in her nerves a little bit here, but I think the Blue Devils will not be making a comeback right now. I think we're about to take this lead away. I think that if the girls want to win this set, I think they need to take it away right now. Generate some offense.
Nice set.
That'll go to their right side, and that is a
nice
monster block.
Madison Mays with another block.
I think another underrated player for us tonight has been Chloe Younger, and she has been on fire, and she was Madison Mays' block partner on that one. I think that was a very athletic block from both of them. I think they paired up nice on that block.
I agree with that. She's up to serve right now.
Ooh, and Libero will roll that one. That one hit her in the face just a little bit. That one's got to sting.
Nice set.
Push from the Lady Bears. And it's not quite there.
Got a cross, but she just can't keep it.
You got to get the hands up just a little bit earlier than that, because that momentum will take that ball out if you put your hands at the same time that's coming up.
Especially if it's got spin like that. It is crazy. Looks like it's 19-16. The lead is closing. But you know what helps me? When we start losing the lead like this, momentum starts slowing.
A Blue Devil error.
Yes, we need a big point. Aubrey with the receive. Nice set. Madison Mays with the hit.
Barely tipped over, but the Blue Devils got that one.
Set her down. Aubrey with the recover. And it
Push.
is a deep set.
Oh!
She somehow gets it up.
That was a great spot, but the Blue Devil defense was right there waiting on it. Bella with the set. They'll go to the right side. Point Blue
And
Devils.
it's called a forward touch, but you know, I saw the Blue Devils touch that. And we get that point. Another consistent server up, Aubrey Anderson. We need what happened last game.
We need Aubrey to flip the momentum in our favor right here. I think she's capable of it. I think she's got that clutch factor in her.
You know,
And I'm excited to see what we do.
Blue Devils hiding
Big
their
serve
setter.
from 7.
Looks like Blue Devils traded out their setter.
Nice dig.
Madison Mays with the hit. It's a deep set.
Nice receiver from Brooklyn. And we will take a free ball right there.
And it is in.
That was barely in. That was a hard ball to see. I'd say right there, he's got to follow the line, Jack. You got to run through it with the ball.
You know, if that was me, I would have hit it. You know, if it's that close, you don't want to take those second guesses, especially if it's this close to the game.
I mean, even if it is just on the line, you got to take that one just in
Madison
case.
Mays with a beautiful receive, and it's tipped over.
The Lady Devils do see right through that.
And it is deep.
Out. That is a deep hit. Here is where the Lady Bears need to seal away this game and run away with these next 4 points.
They need this because if they lose this, it's done. It's a done deal. I mean, they need this to have the set score 1-1. It's got to go to that third set if they want to win this. Madison Mays with a jump serve.
Beautiful jump serve. We will take that hit, generate some offense. That set was a little tight to the net. That will be a Blue Devil point. You know, Jack, I say there, that wasn't a mistake, really. I just think that set was a little too on the net, and the Blue Devils expected that, and we're right there waiting on it.
I mean, even if she jumped early and just tried to tip it over, they had those blocks. They had those hands up. It wouldn't have worked.
And I will say, it is hard to run up on a block like that. It is quite the intimidating thing to see.
Sophia Sadek's back in for the serve for the Blue Devils. Blue Devils' hands were just up in a good spot.
Kylie Simonik tries to take that one and just barely misses the top of the net. Brooklyn Aldridge with the dig.
And
She pushed that right there.
Perfect placement.
The back left line. That is a hard ball to follow.
You know, if my eyes are right, I think that was Bella Brewer.
I think that was Bella Brewer, too. She has been ridiculous on her pushes tonight. She is beautifully placing these setter dumps.
When she's in that front row, I mean, she just leads.
Yep, she is a natural born leader. I think that's very important for the setter position. Great serve from Brooklyn Aldridge.
You know, I disagree with that call.
I would also debate that call right there. I think that's a debatable call on the refs.
You know, maybe it was because she was tilted, but still,
I'm not sure. I think that was a beautiful set. I think that was clean. I think she pushed that well.
Number 7 with the serve.
Aubrey Anderson.
Just like that.
The middle tries to attack it, but she clips the net.
They're getting a little reckless for me.
Yep.
I mean, these second touches are too close to the net.
We need some offense to be tighter right here, I think.
Timeout on the Lady Bear side. Score 22-22.
The Blue Devils will celebrate that timeout, but I think the Bears know what to do here. I think that they've shown some clutch factor in the past, and I think right here is the do or die moment, and I think they're going to show some real grit here and pull away with this victory. What do you think has caused them to lose this lead, Jack?
Well, you know, if I had to narrow it down, I'd probably say one or two things. First one, probably being those jousting matches at that net.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're losing those.
Their hands, Blue Devils' hands are up first, and I mean, we're just not competing as well as I want us to be. And the other thing is our second touches, man. I mean, Cade, they're too close to the net, but I feel we can come back from this. We got a strong back row. I think
we're going to take this serve up and generate some nice offense right here.
I agree with that. Tight game, 7 with the serve. And it is out.
And that was out. Point Lady Bears. It is getting really tight here on this score.
Nice call from that line judge in the corner.
Cheyenne Parrish up to the serve, number 21. She has been great on defense tonight. What do you think?
You know, I mean, she's been actually pretty good. I mean, in the past
Ooh,
games,
that was a strong hit from the Blue Devils.
but
Ooh.
they just couldn't keep
That
it.
is a hard hit to pass.
I mean, it's just those touches that are. I mean, once they're too close to the net, there's not many things you can do.
Right.
It's
right.
so like, especially if they're moving that fast, you just have so many second guesses rushing through. You just don't know what to do.
Yep. Number 9 up to serve for the Blue Devils.
Tied game at 23. Cheyenne went to receive.
Oh. I think that call was a little slightly debatable.
Very debatable. You know, I mean, calling us in the net on that call when both parties were definitely in the net.
I think that was the joust you were speaking of earlier. I think we did win that one.
And that's game. That dig was just way out.
That's all right. That's an easy mistake to make. Passes are a hard thing to get down, and that overpass will kill you.
It's definitely a good try. I mean, we had a lot of good points this game, and I mean, we had small faults, and I feel like that was one of the small reasons we took the loss today. But I feel like next game we can come back. I mean, these are easy fixes. We can definitely do better.
Set score 2-0, Blue Devils. The final score for that last set was 23-25 Blue Devils.
Welcome everyone as we celebrate our seniors. We appreciate all the support you've given to the seniors and the program this season. First, we have co-captain number 3, Addison Griffin. She is being escorted by her parents, Jackie Davis and Will Griffin, and by This is his first year in the program. Max wants to go to college to play volleyball. His favorite volleyball memory is peppering the driveway with Brady before he started playing himself. His favorite thing about being a senior is having all easy classes. Brady is also the person who made the biggest impact on his high school career because he taught him how to play volleyball. Please help us